All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor?
Susan is, she's at peace with God. She's teaching Elizabeth and myself how to go through this process. And so we're learning, you know, and I think I'm teaching Susan some things. I think I'm teaching Elizabeth some things, but Susan is the rock. She's so inspirational. And I don't think she even realizes it.
And then we would go for hikes behind our house a lot. And she took me camping too, which was really cool. She always had something fun to do. Like, she took me horseback riding, and we went on a whitewater rafting trip. And that was really fun, but I was really scared. I'm glad we're all together now. It's just, I don't know. Just too bad it has to be, you know, now, but I'm glad it happened.
And you could buy your child things, you could buy your child everything, you can give your child money, but the one way to show your love is to not allow them to do something, or keep them from going somewhere where you think they might be injured. You know, and Susan does that like a true mother, a loving mother.
Well, first of all, let me tell you about my turtle. I had a turtle when I was a little girl. And then I was on a surfing trip with this fella named Charlie. And we got to watch a bajillion sea turtles hatch. And we piled them all on the surfboard, ran them out to we were over at Indy Atlantic, so ran them into the Atlantic, came back, put more on, and we just felt like we were giving all these turtles an extra chance, you know, of getting some life. When Vince bought my house for me to recover in Florida, he carved a plaque and named it Turtle Inn, and that was pretty awesome.
And she had to have all these native plants for the tortoise, which is an endangered species down there in Florida, and by God, she had a tortoise in her yard.
And Ivan came blowing through, and I had these two beautiful porcelain turtles, about this big. And because you never know if the hurricane's going to hit you or not, you don't know what to do. So my brother-in-law just took the girl turtle and he put her in the house because she was light, but the boy turtle was too heavy. The hurricane came and the girl turtle got wrapped up in a blanket and washed into the only corner of the house that didn't get demolished. And the boy turtle was on the outside corner of that same spot and not a scratch on it.
Excuse me while I cry. I'm not supposed to hurt. The last man on earth, what he wouldn't do to turn the hands of time and start it all out right. Got it right.
I've learned how to be a good, kind soul from Susan.
Hot days I wanna see my lover, got another thing coming. She came into the heartland and wanted to be famous. Oh,
I had a dream right after I was first diagnosed. The turtle came to me and he had a string in his mouth. And he had a satchel that was being carried in the string. And he was carrying my disease away. And I didn't know what that meant. Because, you know, that could be this lifetime. It could be a different lifetime. You know, who knows? But I know the disease is being carried away. And from the news that I've received yesterday, it's probably not going to be this lifetime, but maybe when I get to the next one, it'll be gone. Being strong, what else can one do in life? You get what you get, and you go with what you've got. And I mean, each day comes and you just make the best of each day. I mean, there's sunshine everywhere. If it's raining, there's still sunshine someplace. And hopefully it's in my heart, you know? And with the divine omnipotent source of all life, I mean, that's some pretty powerful stuff, you know? So knowing that I'm part of that, what else can I do but just say, hey, I'm tapped into this. This is powerful business. And I'm digging it. It's part of me. It's part of my life. So that's kind of what I go with. And I get scared sometimes. But, you know, got to get over it. Just got to get over it.
Last night before I went to sleep, my knees dropped to the floor. I turned my eyes up to the sky and I prayed, please help me, Lord. You know I sold my wild oats and now the fun's all gone. And then I heard these tender words and I put them in my song. Infamous angel, come on home to someone who loves you and knows you needed to roam. Grab your things, a ticket's waiting at the bus depot for infamous angel, destination home. I heard heaven's choir rejoicing as the tears broke